Can you see my screen? Everyone, please confirm.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, fine. So before that, we have already know about these things like how to work the track properties and how to work on the decorators in LWC, right? So any question till now, so you can ask me in previous session as well here. Otherwise, we can move on next level.
Yeah, we can move further.
Okay, okay. So is it clear for you? Like at the rate track, if you have any doubt, so you can ask me. Like basically, track basically used for object or array. Rest of the things like primitive data type, we can not use directly at the rate track. It's a by default nature as a track.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here you can see like normal property versus at the rate track property. Okay. So normal property means primitive data type like name, age, any boolean value. Like let me show you. Like okay, just a second. Here you can see just primitive data types, right? Types. So under the primitive data type, we have some string, boolean value, or we can say that number value, in number or integer based on your language selection, right? And I'm talking about only JS, so we have number, not integer, under the JS, right? And then string, boolean, number, and like some other properties. If you want to take some array and objects, it's a like we can say a non-primitive data type. So it's a complex data type, complex data types. Okay, complex data type like array and objects. Okay. So I'm talking about only primitive data type here. So we cannot use directly at the rate track for these property or these all primitive data types like at the it's a by nature by default as a track. Okay. And here you can see without using at the rate track, the framework observe changes that assign a new value to a field. Let me highlight this one for easy for you. Like to a field or property if a new value is not triple equal to. So may I know about the difference between double equal to and triple equal to, Pratiksha and Pooja? Any difference between double equal to or triple equal to? Are you there? Actually, I can't hear you.
Hello.
Yes.
Double equals to assign value, I guess.
Yep. Then triple equal to, what is the use of triple equal to?
Triple equals to.
Okay, no worry. So once you use here, you can see double equal to basically use for value,
And
like
yeah, it will
triple
return
equal to
what false value?
always use like value plus types, its
Okay.
types.
It will give types.
Yeah,
Which type of value?
suppose you have some value like as a here 2 equal to 2, that is true, right?
Yeah.
But I want to comparison this value like 2 triple equal to, and this is also
It
true. Here you can,
compare value with data types, right?
yep,
Triple equals to.
type means data type.
Yeah.
Okay, so always remember triple equal to most frequently used in LWC because it's not throwing some error in some time because it's and no break the code in line of line like that. So please avoid double equal to instead of please use equal to instead of double equal to, right?
Yes.
Because it's a type shape and it's a very useful because once you let me show you this example like double equal to and control n and control shift I, that is my console. Just
Yeah.
clear this console or here and type this 2 equal to 2. So here you can see true, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me show you another thing like 2 equal to 2 is also true, right?
Yeah.
But here I want to change one data type as a one value as a string and first value as a number. So
So
it's
it's
showing me false,
false.
right?
Yeah.
So that is the difference between them. So it's always check the value and data type
Yes.
in triple equal to, but double equal to only check the value, not types. So it's kind of types like, let me show you this example with double equal to, you can see is true. Here you can see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can easily understand with the help of this one, this example,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Fine. So here you can see previous value and then component re-render. Okay. So in normal property, we cannot apply directly track because it's a by default as a track by nature. Okay. But if you want to use some array or object, so always use this trackable property. After that, you can see my DOM is rendered. Without track, we cannot render the complex data type. Okay, that is the things available here, right? So, any question query now?
No.
Okay, okay, fine. So let me click next slide, and here you can see we will learn these things in upcoming few seconds, like what is setter and how to use that. Not setter, I am talking about getter. What is getter and how to use it, right? So let me show you one example and then I will explain what is this and how we can use in our code. Okay, so let me close all the tabs here and just Control Shift P. This is a command palette, and let me create one component, like create LWC component, name it like getter component, right? So just click this and here you can see my getter component is created now, right? So let me show you example with getter where we can use getter and why we need this getter in our code, right? So here you can see this is the HTML file as you know very well. This is JS file. Under this JS file, let me create one array. Okay, create an array with 5 user list, something like that. Okay, here you can see now I'm taking like my name or just, yeah. So here you can see, right? So it's let me change another unique value, Raj or Gaje or Dajis, like that, right? So here you can see user list. So it's a array type, okay, or something like Razu here. Okay, say unique value in that user list. Okay, but you know Aura component, Pratiksha and Pooja.
No.
So in Aura, we can use directly expression and we can manipulate the data. So let me show you before these things. Okay, so just go and yeah, let me open this slide like this one and let me open my default scratch all. And here you can see after some time my default scratch all will be opened. And now you can see my Aura component under this area. Okay, so here you can see, so successfully opened now. So here you can see this gear icon, right? So just click this gear icon and here you can see like developer console. So just open new tab. This is the developer console ID under this Salesforce, right? So in file menu, you can see here like new. Under the new, you can see lightning related, lightning app, lightning component, lightning interface, and all the things. So let me create one component, for example, like demo, right? And just submit. This is for Aura component. Okay. So under the demo component, you can see my aura colon component, right? And let me show you one thing for this component, like some expression or user list, something like that. Okay, so under the JS file, here you can see this is a controller. Once you click this controller, so it's automatic created me one JS file here. You can see, right? This one. So this is the controller, same look like as a JS file, and this is for HTML part. Component is nothing but it's a HTML part template. Okay, so you have to manipulate some data under this aura, like we can use expression for the manipulation under the aura, like 2 plus 2. We can perform this operation under the aura like that. So how to see this output in our application? So let me create one app, lightning app and demo app. Okay, and just submit. And once you submit, so it's created me one application, and I want to use my
Colon
component C
demo.
colon demo. Okay, and then close, right? And then
Yes.
you can see the preview, right? Just click this preview button and you can see my output as a 2 plus 2 or 2 plus 3, something like that. This is the expression. Why? Because it's not showing me a value. Okay, so here you can see, come to the my component and let me do one thing like this expression here and save it. Okay, so yeah, it's saved now, and just refresh, and now here you can see my value, right? This is 4, right?
Yeah.
And this is the expression, and you can manipulate your data as well, like underscore something string is there like Rohit, and then you concatenate the Kumar, something like that. Okay, just save it. Yeah, it's saved, and now you can see my name here. So you can give this one like for and Rohit Kumar. So it's not look like, so give a BR tag. BR basically line break. Okay, in
Yes.
HTML, just save it and just uh, open this aura here, and now you can see Rohit Kumar and 4. Okay, so we can do all the manipulation under the HTML part, but come to the LWC, we cannot perform like that directly. Okay, that's why I'm showing this one, because your easy understandability purpose. Okay, so we can perform this manipulation under the aura, but we cannot perform any manipulation look like this one under the LWC. So how to perform this expression under the LWC? That is my question. So there is a one concept in LWC that is called getter. Okay, with the help of getter or setter, there are two methods in any technology like .NET, PHP, and Java. We can getting the value, we can setting the value. Okay, so I'm talking about right now getter method. So let me show you one slide. Like this is the user list and how to access this value under my org, like this one. Okay, so I want to access like Raj value. So how to access this Raj value? Can you tell me about me? How to
in
access?
using a index.
Sorry, yeah,
Sir, we
Pooja,
can
can
use
you repeat
index.
again? Yeah, index is right. So how to use this index under the HTML part?
In HTML part, we can give the index for 1, then we can see the Raju value.
Not Raj value. It's a one index is Raju.
Raju.
I want to ask only Raj value. How to access that?
We can use
That
index in 2.
yep. Yeah, right. So can we use like look like this one? Come to the here and like user or just copy paste. Always copy and paste, because sometime it's happen like some type mistake or something like that. Always copy and paste here, right? like that, and just you are showing me like 2. That is right. User list index 2,
Yes.
but it's throwing me error. Just save it. Okay, and deploy this code.
It-
Push to default scratch org, and let's say, or let's say this deployment is successfully deployment, right? And now it's time to use this getter under the our application. So how to use that? So let me change this metadata first, like as a true here, right? And just true, and give your target like LWC target, just save it, and again you have to deploy this push source to default scratch out. Okay, so it's taking few seconds. Yeah, so successfully deployed. Here you can see, right? So now let me open my application. That is my LWC, something like that. Just click this app launcher and LWC app. Just click this one. And now LWC fundamental here. And just click this gear icon and click edit page. Okay, and under the component there are 3 types of components: standard, custom, and custom manage. So just go ahead and drag and drop getter component here to here, anything, anywhere you want, like this one, and just save it. And you cannot see the output correctly because of this is the invalid syntax under the LWC. So here you
We
can
need
see
to
as it
get
is.
a curly bracket, and inside that curly bracket, we need to define user list in
No, no.
HTML.
In user list, if you want to define curly bracket, like curly bracket under the user list, so it's
Hmm?
showing me all the user, not a specific user. I'm talking about only specific user. So let me show you again. You are talking about this one, so let me copy this user list and under the template. Okay, so just here, or just wrap this one like this one, right? You are talking about like this.
No, you have to take two.
Where?
Okay, display. Yeah.
Here,
Yes.
this one, like,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So just save it, and it's throwing me error again. You can see after some time, invalid syntax or something like that. Here you can see. Okay.
Yes.
So template expression does not allowed in property access. So we cannot give this expression under the LWC template. Okay, and it's throwing me error, and you can see the red line in top and my component, which template we have some error. So you can see here, right? So we cannot manipulate that data here. So that is the limitation, or we can say that is the problem under the LWC. So how to resolve or how to solve this problem in LWC? So always remember, just remove here to here, right? Let me show you with slide. Like user John Mike Smith, and I want to use this user this one, so we cannot use this one. Here you can see, right? This is the invalid. This is the first example. Same thing you can apply, like I have two number. Mm, just let me show you this one and remove this curly bracket to here. After some time you can easily understand what I am talking about, that like num1 equal to 10, okay, and num2 equal to 20, right? So I want to add these two number under the HTML template. Okay, so you cannot apply like this one, like num1, okay, plus num2 here. This is invalid, right? So again, Control Shift P, and I want to deploy this component. Is throwing me error because computations, or we can say the expression, is not allowed under the LWC. So that is here you can see again I got some error, right? So how to resolve this problem? So always use this getter things under LWC to resolve this expression syntax error or something like is not allowed the binary expression, something like that. So just remove this one. Okay. And under the template, you have to write some design like LWC card, and card name should be like getter demo, or remove all the information from here to here, right? And under the demo, you have to give some div tag. Under the div, you have to write some class that is called SLDS, like margin, right? Like medium, then save it. Under this one, let's close this one. You have to use, let me update this token first. Wait, like under the user list, you can see the array, right? So how to access Raj value with the help of some indexes. Okay. So there is a new concept under the LWC like getter. So getter always return a value. Please keep in your mind. Getter always return value, and getter is a special type of method. Okay. So here you can see, like once you type like get, you have to write your function name or method name, we can say that, like user data, and then this bracket, and use return statement here to here, right? And what do you want to return? Like under the return value, like this dot user list, and which index you want? I want second index. Second index means Raj value. So just use this get user data, and how to use this user data, just copy this one and give your expression here. This is a simple fundamental, like this curly bracket, and give this normal property, and just push this component into the org. Is it clear for you? Pratiksha and Pooja, please confirm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's clear.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have any doubt regarding this, so you can ask me again and again. I will tell you about these things like getter and all the things. Okay. So this is for index. So let me open my org and just refresh this one. And here you can see only second index means Raj, and you can see my value Raj, right? Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So you can find your value based on your requirement. Okay. And how to manipulate this data as well, like number. So same thing you can apply for this expression, like get sum. Under the sum, you have to write return something like that. So I created this property like sum, and you can use this sum under expression in HTML template. Like this is for, we can say that array list, or we can say the array, and this is for, you can see my sum, control C, and here you have to paste it and just deploy this code, and after some time you can see the output. Okay, as we expect. Just refresh this one, and now you can see my output Raj and 30, right?
Yes.
Is it clear for you?
Yes.
Yes.
And also one more thing, if you have some input type like tags, so let me create one input type for you, like LWC input. So if you don't know about these tags and all the things, so you can go ahead in a component library. I already shared one link, and you can refer this like lightning hyphen input type, something like that. You can get the code from here to here, right? And just under the label, you have to write enter. your name, something like that, your name. Under these things we have to write on change event, right? Always use on change in input type. Handle change, and this value no need, no required any value, and just let me copy this handle change, copy and paste it here, handle change, and this is the event, and this event having like username, which username you want, like this dot username dot target value, this one. And again you can see this user data. Okay, this dot user data, and here you can see my predefined function is there in JS, like to upper, to lower, something like that. Okay, so to uppercase, this is the method. Okay, use this one, and let me show you this is working for you or not. To uppercase automatically. So just Control Shift P and push this code here to here. Once I change some value, so it's a automatic change in look like as a to data binding, and uh, you can apply uppercase into that name. So here you can see some errors has happened, invalid syntax in about the HTML. Let me check this one where it is, like LWC syntax no is trailing and information visited. Okay, fine. Let me check HTML, and yeah, so it's here, just and that's why it's showing me this error. Control Shift B, and again you have to deploy this code. Okay, and after some time you can see my code is successfully deployed now. After attribute value on change handle, oh, this is the error here. So this is for debugging purpose, so always remove this double bracket in on change event. So just push the code again, and you will not get any error right now. Yeah, so here you can see successfully deployed, right? So it's time to check this one is working fine or not, right? So here you can see, here you can see my Raj value, right? It's a uppercase automatically. If you want to change something here, so it's a automatic change, but here you cannot change this value. Why? Because it's a not two-way data binding. So once you change this one, so always use like handle event or user list and second event this one. And let me check this value is coming from the user list or not. Okay, so like return uppercase, or you can apply, or just you can remove this handle event for your understandable purpose. So just use this uppercase for your knowledge, like you can apply any standard method under the, we can say that in a HTML part, right? Or JS file, we can say that this one, to upper, to lower, or any value you want. Okay, so this is for getter. Here you can see like I have JavaScript, and this is the template. Under the JavaScript you can see like user as a array and number one and number two, and we cannot apply as a expression, you can see not allowed in the template, right? And I have one example like user, and like first name and last name you can see here. Okay, so this is written zero index, so you can bind this type of first user here, like this is the first user, this is a getter. Example 2, like addition, you can apply the addition for the same. Okay, so is it clear for you, like getter?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So here you can see what is directory. So this is the most important concept under the LWC, directory purpose. So there are two types of directory. Okay, like if or else, as you know very well in programming or any fundamental things in C, C++, Java, .NET, PHP, and Python, something like that. Okay, so you can see this type of conditional statement that is called. Okay, like for example, let me show you. Like I have some value like if. Okay, so let me. Okay, like if, right? So this is the if statement. If 2 equal to 2, so it's always written true, right? True. And if it's written as a false, so always the falsy value comes under the else block. This is for false, right? In programming knowledge, any programming knowledge. Okay, so you can apply these things under the LWC as well. So how to apply this one? So first of all, we have to learn what is directive, right? So what is directive? You can see like directive or special type HTML attribute. So it's a special type of HTML attribute. The LWC programming model has a few custom directive that let you manipulate the DOM using markup. We can manipulate the data using markup. In LWC, we have two type or two special type directive for the conditional rendering, like if true or if false. If true means if you have some true value, you can see the output. Otherwise, you can not see the output. Right? This is true directory under the conditional rendering. Okay. So let me show you one example for this one. So again, you have to go in our text editor, or we can say ID, Control Shift P, and you have to create your new component, newly component that is called condition rendering, something like that. So here you can see my component is created now, and let me close other. Okay, and under the HTML, let me show you first simple example, then we will move to slowly into the complex example. So how to do that? So just let me show you one thing. Oh, what is this? Okay. So here you can see under the template. Okay. Let me create one button. Okay. So how to create the button? So first of all, you have to write your LWC card. Okay. Like card, and give me a second. Okay, so here you can see my template. Under the template, you can see my code like as a lightning card. Under the lightning card, you have to change this title first because it's a directory, or we can say condition or condition statements state, right? So you have to give your div as well for your division purpose. Under the div, you have to write your button, or we can say that something like LWC button. So how to create the button? So LWC button, and button should be like as a button for your better understandability purpose. And here in under the label, you have to write your label like show data, something like that. So data. Okay, title should be, you can change anything, not it's a hardcode rule. And just copy this handle click event and just save it, and go ahead under the JS file and create this event. Okay, and this is simple method, we can say that under the you can say that this JS file. Okay, so handle click. So under the handle click, let me show you. Okay, this handle click. Okay, I have some HTML, we can say that some heading. Here you can see like H1, like conditional statement, something like that. Okay, so my requirement is I want to show this conditional statement once I click the button. And click the button means once you click and hit the button, it's showing me this conditional statement. Otherwise, it's not showing me this one. It will not showing me like that. Okay, so how to do that?
Hello,
So
Rohit.
yes,
I'm little confused. What is why we use handle click and handle change?
you can change it. This is not mandatory every time. You can change like your name, like Pratiksha, something like that. You can change this one as well. No need worry about everything. Pratiksha fun something like that function. So you can use this function from here to here. No need worry about every time you have to change this handle click something like that. For your understandability purpose, just I used handle click. You can change it like that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me give you one example. Like this is the handle click, and or you want to ask me like what is the difference between on click or on change?
Yeah, I'm asking that.
Okay, so on click means once
Handle
you
change
hit
and handle click.
handle change is not as a predefined function, it's a user defined. You can change the string
Okay,
value.
yeah. But that change and click like
Yeah,
difference I'm asking you.
yeah. So on click means once you click on the button. On change means if you want to change into the input type box. Okay, so let
Okay.
me uh, I think is it clear, but let me show you like on change. Okay, on change always use for input type value. Input type value means you can take from input from user side, but on click always work on the button. Okay,
Yes.
is it clear for you?
Yes, now clear.
Okay, okay, fine. So like Pratiksha function, and now just save it. And here you can see this is a Pratiksha function, and let me add this alert here, like Pratiksha. Just save it, and again you have to enable this one, like is expose always true if you want to expose your component. Otherwise you cannot access all the value here, right? Then target, and target, here you can see my target. Just Control Shift P and deploy this code here. Sorry, this is creating, and this is for pushing the code into the org. Okay, so after some time you can see my component successfully deployed. Here you can see, and now it's time to check this component is working for me or not. Just click this gear icon and edit the page. And just drag and drop that particular component, like conditional rendering. And here you can see under this section, you can see here, just save it and just go back. Once you go back, you can see my button like show data. Once I click this show data, you can see the Pratiksha function, like Pratiksha, right? Alert. Once you click, this is the on click. Here you can see the output, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
So this is on click. If you want to show something with click the button, so you can use on click for the button. And if you want to change some value randomly, or we can say that immediately with the help of some input box, so always use on change, on blur, we can say that.
In two-way data binding, you have used on change, right?
Yeah, so these all input type we have on change,
Okay.
these all
Okay.
these one as well on change.
Yes. Yeah.
In button click I already used like on click in button, both of the button, right? Now isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Now it's
So
clear.
okay, fine. So now great. So under the conditional state, conditional rendering component, you can see like alert, right? But let me change this meaningful name, like something like that, like this is for condition rendering. Okay, meaningful name. Just conditional rendering. Copy this one and paste it here under this one, right?
Yes.
Uh, Then we will move like how to, you can see like my requirement is different. Like once I clicked on the button like this one, so I'm showing this one right now, but my requirement is different. Like I just click this one, so that time I will show you this one. Okay, but right now you can see both things in a same page, like button also and text also, right? Conditional statement. That's why I'm talking about the directory. So directory always work like if true, you know very well, like conditional. Okay, so just go ahead and under the HTML part. So this is the first way to learn like if else under the HTML. So we cannot apply if else under the HTML in any technology, right? So how to apply? So always remember, once you used any like a directory, conditional directory. So always use. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, Rohit.
Okay. So once you use any if else directive, so always use this tag like template. Template. Okay. So under the template, you have to write your directory like if true, like that. This is the syntax, right? Like template, then give you one space, and if colon true, then give your expression name like true and false, right? So for now, let me add one variable from here to here, like is so. So always use is so as a false now. So just copy this is so and give this is so under like if true. So if true means true value. So is showing me like false value here because its value is false, right? You can see here. First time is false, right? And once you this like is a false here, so you cannot see this conditional statement here. Okay. So let me move this here to here. Is it clear? Like this template, this is for if else. Under this if else, you can write your statement like that. So once this is true, so that's it will be showing this statement, otherwise not. So you can see this is false right now, and you cannot see this conditional statement here, right? Just
Yes.
save it and deploy again. Just deployed. Yeah, successfully deployed. Now it's time to refresh this one. And here you can see, you cannot see my data like conditional statement, right? Because of this is the first
Value
time
is
as a
false.
false,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
how to enable this as a true? Like once I click the button, I want to show that condition. Okay, so let me show you. This is for if under the this button, let me remove this alert, and you have to change this is showing to false, like and vice versa is showing to true, like this dot is showing equal to true, because once I click the button, it's showing me, it will be showing me like some text like conditional statement, something like that. So just save it and deploy this code again. And now after some time you can see the output. Yeah, successfully deploy, and refresh this page again. And here you can see like show data. Okay, once I click this button, you will be see the heading that is called conditional statement. Just here you can see like show data, and here you can see my show data, right? Yeah,
Yes.
just refresh again and you can see the output. Like you cannot see the heading right now. Once I click this button, you can see the conditional statement, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is for button. Let me show you another thing. So this is 4 button like let me create one div. Under this div, let me add some margin and classes margin medium. Under the div, you have to write your input type as a checkbox, some input type. So my requirement is I have one input checkbox like checkbox. Once I check, so something is showing me, otherwise it is hide me like that. This is the requirement. So how to do that? Like LWC input, just use this, and here you can see my type like checkbox. Use this checkbox and give the label as a toggle data. Toggle data. Save it and push it into the org. Just save it. Push source to default scratch org. Okay, you can see successfully deployed now. Just refresh this page and you can see my checkbox, right? This one. Okay, this is for checkbox.
Yes.
Once I click this as a checked, here you can see I want to show something. Once I uncheck this one, I want to hide this data. So this is the requirement. Okay, so how to achieve this? So here you can see under the checkbox, you have to write your function like on change or on change, yeah, on change, and remove this curly bracket, and you can use toggle data or something like that. So I want to use toggle, okay, toggle data, something like that. So just copy this one, toggle data, and paste it here in JS file like this, and it's taking me like some event, okay, like this one, this dot, or let me give, show you something like is toggle, something like that, is toggle false. Okay, and under the HTML you have to write your text something here like this is toggle, like something there, show data or hide the data, like create h1 here like toggle data. I want to show this toggle data once I check this button. So how to do that? So just use this is toggle, like this dot is toggle event dot is toggle not event dot details event dot target dot checked. This is for uh, this is for checkbox like checked. Previously you can see like event dot target dot value. Now you can see right now event dot target dot checked. This is for checkbox, right? Is it
Yes.
clear for you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, just write your own change like event dot target dot checked. Once I check, I want to show something as a like show data or something like that. So like you can give this show data and just use under here with some conditionally. Okay, so how to do that? Just use the template. Under the template you have to write uh, this toggle data. Let me go back here. Yeah, under the template you have to write some condition like if true equal to that that boolean value. What boolean value is toggle? Just copy this one and paste it here. Just save it and deploy this code. Once you deploy this code, you can see the output. If you have any doubt question, so you can ask me in between the class or you can interrupt me every time. Okay, so without any problem or without any hiccup. Okay, so just refresh this one, and here you can see like toggle data. So let me click this toggle data you can see my toggle data, right? And once you uncheck this one, you can see like that, right?
Yes.
This one, vice versa, you can see hide, so hide, so, right? So this example you can apply your real-time project if you have some this type of requirement, or you want to show some data like once I click the button, I want to fetch account records or contact records. So based on your requirement, you can use that. Okay. For conditional statement. This is for if directory. Let me show you if false directory. So how to use that? So here you can see if true, right? So let me add one more directive like under template tag, under the template. So you have to write like just a second. Yeah, you can note some heading like under this template. You cannot see the data. If you want to show the data, okay, so the data, just click on the button, something like that. Okay, just save it. Under this template, you have to write your if false directory. This time is if false because it's a else part. Okay, and let me use, yeah, it's a right. So here you can see, can you tell me about in two statement, this is the first statement like template if true, and this is the, let me remove this one and let me show you this correctly like that. This is the first statement, this is the second statement, here to here. Let me highlight this one, here to here. You can see in first statement, first time is a false, and second statement you can see like falsy value. So which one print first time? Can you tell me about this one? Like
True
first
value.
time,
Firstly
sorry,
true, then else part.
no.
Yes.
You can see like if true have some false value, like
Then it
you
will
know,
execute false value.
yeah. So this vlog is not execute directly first time, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's automatically comes under the else part,
Yeah.
right?
Else.
Under the else you
Yes.
can see like if false equal to is showing me means false. So is if false equal to false, yeah, it's a false equal to false. So you can see this statement like you cannot see the data, something like that. Otherwise you can see this statement like if true equal to true, so you can see this statement, otherwise you can see this statement, right?
But in JS you have given that is showing value is true, so it will first check true value, na?
No, you can see like is showing me false first time, you can see.
In condition rendering, this is showing is equal to true.
No, it's a conditional rendering means it's a click button.
Okay.
First time you can see I am talking about only loading time, first time, not
Okay.
button click. So always use first time. This first time
Okay.
means false. So always execute false condition. This one if false first time. Once I click the button, so it's automatic render this condition like if true, right?
Right.
Okay. So let me save this and push the code. Now successfully deployed, and just refresh this one. And here you can see the data, like you cannot see the data. If you want to show the data, just click the button, right? This is coming from else part, first time. Okay, so I want to show the data, just click this one and you can see the conditional statement, right? Is it
Yes.
clear?
Yes.
It's a basic thing like again I want to show you like first time is a else part. so it's showing me this heading like you cannot see the data. Once I click this button, so it's time to the showing value is true. So you can see the true value like conditional statement here, right? Okay,
Yes.
this is for if false directory. So any question query till now? So you can ask me. Otherwise, we can wrap up.
So I have one question.
Mhm.
Sir, if we make one component and they are not showing on the init page, so what should we do?
Can you repeat again and speak loudly, please? Your
So
voice is very slow.
if we make a component and they are not showing on the init page, so what should we do?
Edit page or record page?
Means
Actually,
init page.
she is asking you that she has created components like this component, and she
Mhm.
is not able to see that component on org.
Org, okay, okay. So
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
use this metadata file, and if you want to show this like component in your org, so always give this is expose is true. First of all, this is the must thing, true. Then if which page you want to take this component, record page, app page, or home page, or any tab, record action, something like that you can see. So always configure this file. Without these things you cannot see this component under the org. Let me show you, like you can see right now. Let me edit this page, like sorry, edit this page, like edit this page, and now you can see my component like conditional rendering here. This condition rendering, please focus this one, this condition rendering, right? This one, okay. You can see right now. Let me change this as a true to like true to false, like false value, like false. Just save it and just push this component, and you cannot see this component under my org. After some time you can see like deployment process is going on. Yeah, is expose is true. Okay, let me change this target because we already know about this one. Save this and let me push this code. It must be, you can see like must be is expose is true. It's showing me like that because of we already use this as a true. So it's, again you cannot change as a true to false, right? That's why it's showing me. First time you cannot see this
But
this component.
I deploy all successfully and it's also true. But they also
Mhm.
give me I'm not showing the component.
Okay, so first time you make it as a like true, right?
Yes,
Then you cannot see this component under your org, right?
yes.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely you can see this component because its expose is true right now. Okay, and just save it and push it. Let me show you too. Its expose is true. Okay, you can see I already use in Lightning App page, so that's why it's showing me. So let me add this target as well. Sorry, LWC target. Just a second. You can see this one, and now after some time successfully deployed. Because we already used in under the app page, that's why it's showing me error, like lightning underscore app page interface. Here you can see successfully deploy. So is true is should must be true. And if you want to take this component outside the org, always use is expose is a true. And which page you want to take, so you can use record page, app page, a home page. And if you are facing any problem, so you can share the screen and I will resolve that. Still you have facing some problem, Pooja?
Uh, yeah, sure.
Share
Please
your
share
screen,
your screen.
Pooja. Share your screen and show live, like on
Sir,
screen.
can I? after 11 because my laptop is dead.
Okay.
So currently I'm not getting a screen.